Hello, we are live. Yes, it's my first coffee break with you guys, and I have my coffee here. So yeah, this is a new idea I'm playing around with. I have my super fast broadband now, so I thought rather than just doing like a vanilla kind of live stream over games and things like that, which we're doing anyway. I mean, I have done some of that stuff, but I thought I would do like a live vlog with you guys, and I thought since this can be live, we can do relevant stuff and talk about the news and things like that. So it is you, me, the camera, and a cup of coffee. So this is a coffee break. This is the daily grind because of coffee and that. See, there's thought there, and also games. But yes, what shall we talk about? Well, I thought we'll kick things off with Blizzcon, because obviously we just had Blizzcon at the weekend, and Activision Blizzard had a big week last week, because obviously not only did they purchase King for $5.9 billion, they also had BlizzCon, but they also announced a new movie studio. Well, they're setting up their own movie studio, which was quite interesting, but we'll get to that in a minute. First off, BlizzCon, and see, I've got fancy graphics, watch this. Yes, they had their announcements for the new Hearthstone expansion, which is the Explorers, the League of Explorers, which is a new expansion. So yes, anybody that's played Hearthstone knows every so often they come out with these new cards, and this new one, they are doing basically a new mechanic where you can discover stuff and things like that. So it's going to be yet another. There's always interest in Hearthstone because people love it, and it was a big thing at BlizzCon. They did have new tournament and things like that. But I don't know. I think Hearthstone's getting to that point now where it's getting a bit intimidating for new players. I mean, we do play it. I mean, if you caught the stream last week, me and Yaki played the Tavern Brawl, which was quite fun. It was a co-op tavern brawl against a boss. So as Yaki said, it was almost like raiding. But unfortunately, because all this is new setup and that, I'm still trying out the live stream type thing. It was a bit. Well, yeah, the stream dropped out after an hour. I don't know. I think it was the software. I think XSplit had a few bugs in it. Anyway, oh, and we got. Thank you, Fran. I've just seen that comment. Thank you very much. Yeah, Fran's currently watching and saying I smell. Thank you very much. Yeah, so this is the whole thing with this being a live broadcast. Obviously, you can interact with us and say nasty things about me. Yeah, so Hearthstone is getting to that stage where it's getting a bit intimidating for new players. So with the new set of cards, there's always a lot of interest, but it's also for new players. There's that whole thing of... where do I come in? Because there's like hundreds of new cards that you have to pay out for, which also kind of ties in with the whole thing with Activision Blizzard buying King, because obviously that is very big on the microtransactions, and Hearthstone is obviously Blizzard's foray into the mobile market, and it's proved successful for them, and now with King we can expect to see more stuff like that. So yeah, that was Hearthstone. What else? Overwatch. Overwatch was in a big way. So click. Yay! I've been practicing this. I've done graphics and everything. Yeah. So Overwatch. They announced 3 new heroes, wasn't it? So here we go. Yes. There's a new. May, which is the kind of support class of sorts that kind of can create blocks and things like that. There was Diva, which is kind of a tanky character, and then there was the cyborg ninja from Metal Gear. Yeah, was it Gaiji, something like that. So yes, Overwatch has only been going for the closed beta has been going for it's about a week and a half now, and yeah, there is a lot of interest in it, and they actually announced what the business model is going to be for it. They are going to be doing a $40 version for PC only. But as the rumours speculated, there is going to be a console version coming out on Xbox One, PS4, which is going to be $60. You can also get the $60 one on PC, but that deluxe edition, whatever you want to call it, Origins edition, that's what they were calling it. You get a bunch of other crap in there. You get portraits for StarCraft. You get a baby Winston for Warcraft. Interestingly enough, I heard this kind of rumour right before BlizzCon started. Tracer is going to be in Heroes of the Storm. And all that kind of stuff. So that sounds great. You're getting all this extra stuff and you're thinking, well, this is for console users. The only thing that might actually apply to them is you get a set of wings for somebody in Diablo 3, which is on PS4. So anybody that's getting it on Xbox One has only got an Xbox One. All that other crap is pointless. So yeah, the pricing, the whole business model was a little surprise. Everybody thought Overwatch was going to be free to play, but I'm proud of the graphics, even if you smell Apple Flap. Say hi Apple Flap. I don't think using Google has to do. Okay, never mind. Yeah, let me know in the comments whether the stream is actually working for you guys, and whether the sound and all that comes through. This is still my beta testing phase. Anyway, what was I talking about? The business model for Overwatch. Yeah, everybody thought it was going to be free to play, but I've not got a problem with it being a paid for model if it's supported. Obviously, Blizz know what they're doing. They do know what they're doing. WoW is still successful. It's about the only subscription model MMO that is still going. Funnily enough, though, they have announced they're no longer going to be kind of announcing what the subscriber numbers are. I think we've reached that point now where they know that the subscribers are going down and they don't want to carry on reporting it. But it's still successful. It's still making them money. But the fact that Overwatch is going to be a paid-for model, I think will actually benefit it. But the only sticking point is this whole thing about the very carefully worded way they said, when you pay this $40 or $60, you will get all 21 heroes available at the moment. It was very offhand. Obviously, something like this, they are inevitably going to introduce new heroes, but they haven't kind of worked out how they're going to pay for this, whether it's going to be paid for expansions or microtransactions, or if you buy the base model, does that mean you get updated with all the heroes as they are released? They don't even know that. I think there have been interviews with, I think it was PC Gamer, the two kind of head honchos behind Overwatch, did a big thing of saying, all these people that are saying we're dodging the question. We're not dodging the question because we don't even know the answer. So that's fairly honest. But you know, a company like Blizzard, they've got plans 5 years in advance of what this is. This is their new big IP. This is their first IP in, 10 years or something like that. They're going to have a 5-year plan for it, and that's going to involve expansions and things like that. So yeah, I can inevitably see there being new heroes, but they're not letting on what the kind of the whole financial model for buying these new heroes is going to be. Oh, and we've got more updates from Fran. It's interesting with the God Pack. They monetize the skins. Yeah, they probably will monetize skins. Yeah, inevitably. I mean, in this Origins pack, they're showing off, was it 5 skins for 5 of the heroes. So that means there's another 16 skins they can sell. But yeah, there's still a lot of interest in Overwatch. We are still waiting for our access. Hopefully this week, as people get back off BlizzCon, they'll be sending out more invites. They're supposed to be upgrading the servers, so they're scaling the servers and that, so they can actually take on more people. Sorry, voice is getting a bit croaky. So yeah, but as soon as we get access, I know Fran is dying to play it, I'm dying to play it, we will inevitably be doing content on that. But it's just disappointing, everybody else is getting to play, we're not! Yeah, so that's Overwatch. What else have we got? Heroes of the Storm. As I said, Tracer is going to be introduced as part of that Origins pack, but they actually did introduce another new character. Well, they announced 3 new heroes for Heroes of the Storm. Was it Greymane, some Centaur woman, and then there's the big one, which is Cho'Gall, which is a 1 hero, 2 player thing, and that is something Fran has already said, right, one of us has to join her in HOTS and play that with her. What's Fran saying now? It seems like unless it goes CSGO and gun skins buying them. Yeah, they're inevitably going to do some sort of microtransactions on skins and all that kind of thing, but who knows? Yeah, Fran is talking Cho'Gall. Yeah, Cho'Gall. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how we can get on with playing HOTS with Fran, just how competitive she gets. 2-player character, because fuck everything, yes. Oh, okay, she's not a centaur. Okay, who cares? But also, yes, they are doing the new maps. They're actually showing off the arena, which is a mix-up, or well, not a mix-up. It's a Fran says more casual mode, because you can basically pick any character, and it's more quick matches, and you can have literally 5 Illidan's against one another and all that kind of thing. So that's kind of a they're playing with the model essentially. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what else we've got coming down the line. Right, Warcraft. Yes, they did actually show off the trailer for the new Warcraft film, which I have here. There we go. Yes, I spoke about the Warcraft film a few months ago in a vlog when the footage kind of leaked, and I said then I wasn't that excited about it. It did look like they were going very CGI heavy on the orcs, even in that kind of leaked footage. But obviously, people are saying, well, yeah, how are you going to portray, huge hulking orcs? Yeah, I agree. The CGI is the only way you're going to be able to portray the orcs out of Warcraft. But it just didn't feel right. I mean, it feels like a Lord of the Rings kind of knockoff. Obviously all fantasy films kind of feel like Lord of the Rings now, but what's this? Shredder Smith? I'm so hype. Yeah, Warcraft. I don't know. It's the big thing about the Warcraft game is it's got that very stylized look that Blizzard have. It's difficult to kind of overcome the fact that they are going in a different direction. They've got the whole CGI orcs versus actual humans. If they'd gone the route of Final Fantasy Spirits Within and done it all CGI, I could see that working, because they could go very I mean, Blizz are known for doing their cinematic trailers, because I mean the cinematic trailer for, was it the new expansion, Legion of whatever, yeah, the new Warcraft expansion, the CGI trailer on that, it blows everyone away every time they do a CGI trailer. That is the thing that stands out, the quality of it. But the whole thing of actual actors talking to green screens with CGI orcs in the way, I'm getting kind of that Star Wars Phantom Menace feel about it. It's ILM doing it looks good, yes, but I don't know how well it's going to come off. I don't know. I trust the director, obviously. Zowie Bowie himself, Duncan Jones, fantastic director. A lot of the cast I really like. I like Toby Kebbell, Ben Foster, this guy, I can't remember his name, the guy out of Vikings. All fantastic actors, but there is that whole thing of talking to a green screen. You're not going to get that same reaction, so no, sorry, I'm not hyped for it, I'm afraid. Sorry. But that was all BlizzCon, and the whole Warcraft movie does lead me on nicely to the fact that Activision Blizzard are now setting up their own movie studio, and that was announced last week. They are going to be doing films on the Call of Duty franchise, which, well, the campaigns are almost movies in themselves. But more interestingly, they're doing a Skylanders TV show, which will probably actually work. It does make sense to have that kind of CGI TV show for Skylanders, because it's a popular series. It's been running so long. You've got that kind of installed fan base with it. So this makes a logical step. Activision aren't the only ones, because I mean, obviously Ubisoft are jumping on the movie bandwagon, because is it next year the Assassin's Creed movie comes out, which, when I was talking about, film adaptations of video games, that was the only one that kind of intrigued me, because they were making a big thing of it exists in the Assassin's Creed universe, which is getting ludicrous now. Syndicate, everybody's going, yeah, it's just an Assassin's Creed game. There's no difference from Unity apart from the no face glitch, which we get to find out. We've not had the PC version yet, so we might have the no face glitch in Syndicate. But yeah, the movie is supposedly existing in the Assassin's Creed universe, but it's not following any particular storyline that's explored in the game, so it will feel similar but different. So that could work, but who knows? Yeah, video game films have never had a good history. Essentially, there's been a few. I mean, Prince of Persia was kind of fun, and obviously that was Ubisoft, wasn't it? But Disney involved. It basically was like a Pirates of the Caribbean type thing. It was a Saturday matinee movie. Works for that kind of thing, but I don't think you're ever going to have a video game movie winning an Oscar. So the fact that Warcraft is costing like $100 million, they obviously wanted to turn this into a franchise. It would make sense why they're Activision Blizzard are setting up their own movie studio, because this Warcraft film is Warcraft the Beginning. So beginning also means that this is going to be a franchise. This bound to be like a 3-picture deal here. So this new movie studio, they're planning on picking up parts 2 and 3 themselves. But yeah, that's my opinion on everything to come out of BlizzCon. The King stuff, yeah, it makes sense that they've forked out that much money as well, just because they want a foot in with the mobile market. But anyway, that was all last week. This week, today in fact, we've had 2 big reviews. We've had, 8 a.m. this morning, we had the Rise of the Tomb Raider reviews come out, and it's all been fairly positive. People, obviously there was a lot of slating of Square for, selling out, Microsoft backing up a big dumper truck full of money just so they got that exclusive. But what reviews I've actually seen are saying, yeah, it works. I mean, there was a lot of kind of positive hype about the reboot to the original reboot a couple of years ago, whatever it was. And this, they're saying, if you like that, you'll like this. It's the same but slightly improved. Hang a second. Hearthstone stream showed up? How come streaming not working on mobile? Okay. There may be issues. Let me know if you're still having issues, if movies and more to change. Yeah, let me know if you're still getting Hearthstone coming through for some reason. There may be issues with the stream. This is live TV, folks. But I'm going to carry on. Hopefully things are working. Do let me know if stuff isn't. Yeah, so what was talking about? Yeah, Rise of the Tomb Raider. They are saying it is more of Tomb Raider. It's got kind of the same feel as the 2013 reboot had. But it's improved in the fact that you actually have tombs now, and those tombs actually have a benefit rather than the challenge tombs that you had in the reboot version. which were kind of just very, very tiny, small side quest type things that had no benefit at all. These tombs are actually big, encompassing challenges that actually make you think and actually have a payoff of, helping to expand Lara's kind of arsenal of, I think you learn languages which help you unlock certain abilities and weapons and all that kind of thing. So it's optional, but it actually benefits the game. The game is bigger, there's more kind of, it's using the next gen consoles to actually be able to create a prettier environment, a more dynamic environment with buildings blowing up and things like that. So it looks better, it plays better, it's got more of a challenge, but it is essentially more of the same. So if you like the original Tomb Raider, it will be for you. But if you're not an Xbox One owner, obviously we're going to have to wait. Yeah, I'm still finding that slightly weird, especially with them doing the reviews and the release today. Today of all days, when Fallout comes out, they're going to be swallowed up. Oh, we've got more messages. Found a way around it. Okay, so somebody maybe Shadow Shark must have clicked on the wrong link. Sorry about that. I tried to get the right link out to everyone. Let me know if there are any issues. I will try and fix them for tomorrow, because this is a daily show. Anyway, yes, Fallout review was here today. So Tomb Raider is looking good. It's getting like high 80s to 90s in the reviews. Looks pretty, but for everybody that isn't an Xbox owner, we're going to have to wait. And it still feels weird that we're having to wait. I really don't think Microsoft kind of thought that one through, especially with the release date. It doesn't strike me that Tomb Raider is a system seller, so why pay all that money to get that exclusive? But nobody cares about that. It's Fallout Day. Well, tomorrow's Fallout Day, but today, literally a couple of hours ago, we had all the reviews come out, and no surprise, everybody's giving it 90s and 100% and all that kind of thing. It's Fallout. It's what people wanted, what people expected. I haven't got a copy, so I can't give you my opinion. We did ask for one, but obviously demand has been huge, and review copies are like gold dust. I will probably pick it up at some point, but it strikes me as one of those games, unlike kind of Witcher and things like that, which are open world games but have that kind of very narrative focused. Fallout 4, like Skyrim and things like that, I've got a feeling it is going to stick around for a while, and it's going to be one of those ones that everyone is going to own at some point. It really feels like, from what I'm picking up on the reviews or the streams I've been watching this afternoon, it feels like one of those ones that your experience is going to be completely different to everybody else's. It's a world you can just play in, and that's a good thing. The negatives, I'll get the negatives out of the way. From what I've seen, it still feels like a Bethesda game. Bethesda can do pretty games. Well, I suppose it can, because obviously the new Doom looks absolutely fantastic, but Fallout 4 still looks like, well, it still looks like a Fallout game. It's a bit prettier in the fact that there's a bit more colour involved, but it's still got that kind of slightly shonky engine that they're using. The facial animations still look a little odd. The textures and the environment still look a little flat. It doesn't feel like a gorgeous world to live in like Witcher and games like that. But from what I'm picking up, it sounds like you don't have to worry about that, because it's an immersive world. As soon as you step into it, as soon as you kind of create your character, you kind of fall into, well, you fall out, but you fall into the role of that person, and you get to live that world rather than playing as a character, rather than playing as Snake or Geralt or Mad Max or any other of those kind of open world games. You get to play yourself in this environment, and that's where it's more immersive. Yes, so it does look good. As I say, the reviews are saying, yeah, it's a recommended title. I will pick it up at some point. I'm not going to rush to do it because I'm poor. But yes, Fallout, it's looking good, as you can probably see. Well, it is going to be one that people want to play, and yes, I am looking forward to it. There's not a lot really I can say other than it's Fallout. It's what people want. It's what people have been waiting for. So I mean, this is the bit where you get to tell me what to do and what to say next. I'm just tweaking things. Sorry, they'll come back to me. Yes, yes. So let me know in the comments. How's this first stream gone? I'm aiming for like 20 to 30 minutes for each of these, but it's very much going to be a case of it's almost vlog type thing, but it's also the chance for you to get involved with us. I can let you know what's happening on the channel this week. This evening you will be seeing Fran's YouTube's video of, what is it? I've forgotten the title now. Bear with us. It's live. I told you it's live. I'll try and find the video. Where's it gone? Life is Strange. That's it. Sorry, live TV. Life is Strange. Yeah, that's going out this evening. Tomorrow you will be seeing Yaki's Sword Coast Legends review. That's going up at 7 tomorrow. Midweek, I don't know yet what I'm going to be doing for my kind of first impressions on Wednesday. If you've got any suggestions of any kind of new indies, or any indies in development that are coming out this week, or future developments and things like that, let me know. I will check that out, and that can go on the Wednesday slot. Yes, Fran, I got there in the end. Sorry. Thursday, we will probably actually be playing, Yaki will probably actually be playing the new expansion for Hearthstone, the League of Explorers stuff, because that opens up on Thursday, so he will probably actually be checking that out. Friday, Fran is back in HOTS. I don't know if she's worked out what characters she's playing this week. Obviously, we don't know when Cho'Gall is going to be available to us, because you got Cho'Gall if you went to Anaheim, or you had a virtual ticket, things like that. So whether Fran can sweet talk somebody into helping us out and giving her a chance to play Cho'Gall, which means she can then have Cho'Gall to play with other people. However it works, we will be playing Cho'Gall at some point, but Fran, let us know what hero you're playing this week. Then what else we got? Saturday, Fran will probably be back with another vlog. It will actually be our 100th vlog, so we will try and mark that with something special. Let us know if there's anything in particular you want us to do for the 100th vlog. And then on Sunday, it will be a co-op as usual. I don't know what it will be. I think it might be Trials this week. But if you didn't catch it yesterday, we were defusing bombs again, and I came to a sticky end. My experts failed me. That's what it was. It wasn't a lack of communication or I messed up. No. So we were playing Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes. You can check out that. I will have the link here. There we go. See, there's a little video. So yes, once this video is up, I will do the annotations and you'll be able to click on that. Yeah, so do let us know what you think of the show, what you'd like me to talk about. As I say, this can be a daily show, 3:30 every day. So, 3:30 in this country. If you're in the States, obviously, kind of East Coast, this will be like mid-morning for you guys. Or if you're on the West Coast, sorry, this is like 7:30 in the morning. So it's a morning cup of coffee. So yes, let us know. I have no idea what the news is going to be tomorrow. It's going to be a random grab bag of whatever I pick up on my Twitter feed or in Reddit or whatever like that. But do let us know if there's anything in particular you want me to talk about, any Q&A type stuff, any opinions on any news that have come out. Sorry, throat's getting dry again. Yeah, do let us know. This is your show. Let us know what you want me to talk about. Other than that, if you want to get in touch with us regularly, you can do on Facebook at facebook.com/thekilobits or on Twitter @thekilobits. And if you want to help out the show, help us carry on creating content for you guys, obviously you can see the link down there. It says patreon.com/thekillerbits. If you go over to Patreon, you will be able to see the YouTube videos early. I'm working on this week's one for our patrons, which will be me blowing up the universe in Universe Sandbox. But you, if you're not subscribed, well, not subscribed, you're not a patron, you will get to see that next week. But if you are a patron, you will get to see those YouTube videos early. You'll also be able to see behind the scenes stuff and things like that. And for as little as pledging $1 a month. So yes, that's it from me. That's my first broadcast live to you guys in this format. Let me know how it went. I've got to work out the kinks, I know. All right. Till next time, I will catch you later, guys. Bye.